Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Tuesday. As you know, Tuesday is for everyone, so probably soon enough after this live stream, Stefan will do another one, day trading with Stefan or scalping with Stefan. And then in the New York session, we open the live stream for all the Discord members. Morning, Bova. Morning, Ivan. Morning, Thomas, Sebastian. Morning, Ricky. Repost the tweet if you want to help us a little bit. Well, let's post the tweet on Discord again. 1 second. There you go. Can you guys hear me? We have sound. You can see the screen. Morning, Andre. Okay. Until I'll have an answer, we can look at Bitcoin on daily. I think that's the best approach for today. Look at it. We have kind of a big candle here. Everyone is expecting something to happen now on Bitcoin. But actually this kind of a dark maul candle from Monday could keep us in this range for some time. I'm not saying that will happen necessarily, but could be. So, imagine something like this. This to be the high, and to SFU the high from time to time, and this to be the low. And that's our range here. What do you say? You think it's possible to have something like this? Okay, style extend, not extend. I could see something like this here. Will be easy to trade now, will be damn ugly, but it's possible. Yeah. It's playing out, Sebastian. We saw that Monday range was a really nice thing. Remember last week when I said, well, it's too weak, and you know what happened? We bounced like no tomorrow. Okay. Idea here is that we can form this range. Hopefully will not be the case. Hopefully we'll SFU this low and then we can push higher. So if we'll SFU the Monday low, that, and we'll reclaim above, that will be a nice area to hunt a long idea. If we'll SFU the high, similar. So I'm betting on SFU today, maybe even tomorrow. But as long as Bitcoin is staying here, above 100k, let's say above 98, that's really nice for altcoins. Really nice for altcoins. All the altcoins will pump? Well, I don't know about all of them, but most of them will pump if Bitcoin is sitting here above 100k. First of all, I want to see what will happen at the Monday high, at the Monday low. If will be an SFU and will reclaim back at the range, then we know we could play this one. If we'll accept below and we'll go to 98, 97 will be a good opportunity to load again. But the problem is, you think if the market wants to push higher, to take the all-time high, will give all the traders an entry here? I don't know. We'll see. Indicators. Well, MACD divergence a little bit here. Let's zoom a little bit more on OBV. I don't see the OBV. I can see here on OBV on daily chart. We have something, people. And I think Noure posted yesterday this one. Huh? This is a bearish divergence on daily. Confirmed already. So maybe we should not be too bullish here. Maybe. Just maybe. At the same time, OBV could retest this support and push higher. We are not saying, but definitely not the best area to still think long on Bitcoin here. We need a retracement. either a retracement at 100k or a bit below, or to go sideways in this range and then to consolidate here. That will mean that Bitcoin is strong, and then to push higher. For the moment, I think this divergence on OBV is playing out. Okay, so that's Bitcoin on daily. Let's see what will happen. At the highs, at the lows, Monday high, Monday low. If we'll accept below, then we have next level, 98, 97, to hunt a W on lower time frame, of course. And if we'll SFU, this level, here, it's a bit dangerous. If we'll accept here, I think could push to 110 pretty fast. Too many bullish news. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Similar chart. Let's take a look at Ethereum here. Well, Ethereum for the moment doesn't want to give too much back. You can see 600 to 400 doesn't want to give anything back. Wants to go sideways and then push higher. But we are still in the middle of nowhere, like yesterday. Yeah? We are in the middle, below short reload zone, above long reload zone. So here is kind of ugly to trade. Ugly. To load up to a long, I need a retracement. To even think short, I need a lot higher. So, I'll just leave it alone. We have Ethereum. Most of us bought, like I did, Ethereum below $2,000. Now it's time to wait. If we'll get a retracement, a retest at 2,000, that could be a nice area to load some. Okay. Bitcoin dominance is trying to hold this level. You can see here, it's trying. And on daily, we have some bearish divergence on RSI and MACD, but if I'll go on 4-hour chart, for example, then I have something different here. I have bullish divergence here for me. Bullish divergence on MACD, bullish divergence on RSI. Yeah. So we can go sideways for a little bit, probably. If we'll bounce in the short reload zone like we discussed yesterday, then okay, that will be a nice area to pay attention and maybe be more aggressive. Maybe we'll get another round of discounts on altcoins. Just maybe. Ethereum versus Bitcoin, nothing. Just staying there. Trying to form an M, but actually this is kind of a symmetrical triangle here. Yeah? And the liquidity, the volatility actually will slow down. And at some point you'll see a dark maul, and then after that probably you'll decide the direction. It's ugly to even trade there. But we took this high. Look at it. We closed on 4-hour chart. We closed above. Let's see daily. Even on daily, look at strong close. So if you get a 61.8, well, when you are trading this one, I think you should take it. If you get a retracement here. We took the high. And now if we'll correct all the way down here, that will be a gift. I'm not saying that will happen. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that will happen. But if it will happen, I think it's a nice buying opportunity. Okay. Let's take a look at CME charts. We had a gap here. We kind of closed the gap from from the weekend. Not the weekend, from Tuesday. We had the Friday gap here. And we closed it on 4-hour chart, maybe even on daily. We have another gap below, 97, 98 here. And then we have 92. The gaps have 90 to 95% filling percentage, but nobody is telling you when that will happen. So we can fill these gaps until, I don't know, the end of the week, or we can fill these gaps next year. We don't know. Well, exactly, Sebastian. Let's, I'm not using waves, but sideways seems most probable thing. Okay. That's Bitcoin ES on CME. We took the high here. So now if you'll put something like this and you'll get a retest all the way down here, let's put a long reload zone because that will be a really nice thing. If something bad will happen, I don't know what, and will push all the way down here to retest this level, if will happen, I don't see it for the moment, but if will happen, that will be the last chance to buy there, in my opinion. We have one gap here, one gap here, smaller one, another one here. I think it's enough, and I think we'll consolidate going sideways. And if we'll come out and we'll come back down for a retracement, that will be a buying opportunity. Unfortunately, too many people are bullish here. Too many people are bullish here. Kind of aggressive inverse head and shoulder there. Imagine that we'll have to hold this level. And don't close this gap. Possible, yeah, possible. Could be. We have bullish divergence. We have, well, actually don't. I don't like this inverse head and shoulder. I don't have what I need. But yeah, it's possible to retrace only here. That will be kind of a pump chaser zone 38.2 retracement and then to push higher again. Will be aggressive, but it's now it's more probable than to reach long reload zone. The market is strong. So you can pay attention when the market will test this level here. Yeah. We'll see. Okay. For the moment, I don't think it's a good idea to think long here. Hunt short ideas, if you'll get some. I don't see not even a 4-hour EM. Nothing special. So we can push even higher or we can consolidate here. I don't see a setup. Now, we talked about these ones. Let's take a look at total. Well, total is in the short reload zone, has the same pattern like Bitcoin. Nothing special to do. Total 3 similar, kind of similar. A retracement here. Retracement at the neckline of the inverse head and shoulder will be really nice. Will happen or not, I don't know. Okay, so that's the overview. Not too many things changed from yesterday. The only thing I want to mention is Monday high, Monday low could be really important this time because you can see how nice it is. Yeah, we have 3 candles in we have the entire weekend price in Friday here between these 2 levels, and we had aggressive moves to the upside. Maybe it'll be a boring price action here for a couple of days to drive beginner nuts and to give back all the money they made in this up move, if they made any. We saw that multiple times, so it's not something new for Bitcoin. Small range, well, it's not small, it's, I don't know, $5,000, but it's enough for them to lose the money. Because they'll anticipate a breakdown here and a break up here. Yeah, I'll say, well, to the moon. And if it will be a fake out and a fake out, 2 fake outs to the upside, 2 fake outs to the downside, the money is back and back in the market. Okay, now let's take a look at some shitcoins, and here you can see these are a couple of the coins we have a position in. Yeah? On higher time frame. SSV, we are deep in profit. Hopefully you are risk free already. This one, deep in profit. Hopefully you are risk free already. And all these trades, they are not only for VIP, not only for premium, for everyone, because we talked about them in this live stream. Mavia, similar, kind of at the entry. Ena, similar stuff, close to the entry. This one I posted today on premium, but I'm okay with sharing with everyone. You can see the consolidation here. You can see the W. It's a weekly W also, daily and weekly W. If I'll zoom out, you can see this is a weekly W. Where are the neckline? But let's focus on daily. Yeah. Target for this one. It's clearly the short reload zone to the upside from the last move, not from the entire chart. No, you can see. If you zoom out, you'll understand what I'm saying there. And we still have a 6-1. I'll take this trade all day long because the risk reward is really nice. And definitely it's a clear and strong setup. Why? I have bullish divergence on OBV, bullish divergence on RSI, bullish divergence on MACD. So I have all the reasons to think long here. That means it's 100% bulletproof, will definitely hit the take profit? No. A general setup has 55-60% win rate. So you still need to respect the risk management. For me, this is 1%, nothing more, nothing less. The rest is up to you people. I'm not a financial advisor. Yeah? So it's your fucking decision what you do with your own money. I'm telling you that I took this trade and I posted in the community. If I posted in the community, everyone is free to assume the trade, take the idea, assume the credit, assume the responsibility or not. It's up to you. Okay? I just told you that I took this trade here. That's a new one, and we have also alt, which is deep in profit. Hopefully you are risk free. You should be risk free already. If you are not, don't chase, wait for a retracement if it will happen. So that will be some of the trades we already have in the market. If we look at in general, all the coins here are on, or almost all of them are with red, which means that we're correcting a little bit from a weekend and a Monday pump, no? Monday pump, I don't know if it was a Monday pump, it was a Monday fuckery, but that's usually a good thing on Monday. Monday high, Monday low, so we can have a range to play. Stefan, please tell us if you'll do the day trading with Stefan and how much time. Good morning. So, all the shitcoins are looking kind of similar here. We need a deeper retracement to, I don't know, to think long, to hunt long ideas again. But if you have Holy Grail, I think 15 minute, 1 hour Holy Grail is giving you entries now. Let's check. Let's not talk only talk. Let's look at 1 hour, for example. There you go. You can see here on alt, you are below the entry, but you have a clear uptrend here. Look at this one. This one, no. This one. Yeah, we can see on 1 hour, if you are a, I don't know, swing trader, 1 hour, it's okay-ish to take an entry. Yeah? If you have access on Holy Grail, you can think about hunting on 1 hour. 50-minute chart, yeah, it's still possible on the strong ones. But I need to change and put, I don't know, this one and look for the strong ones. And 50-minute chart, you can see, is giving you some entries. Some of them. Yeah? Look at this one. Look at how nice it is on 50-minute chart. How many entries you had, how much profit you can make with a proper frame of the market. Okay? It's up to you. On 50-minute chart, you can take it or wait for the next one. But 1 hour is even safer, for beginners at least. Yeah. Okay, that being said, let's change it back to the same list. Let's go on lower time frame and see what we have. And I think on Bitcoin we should stay on 4-hour chart to see what is happening. That's my opinion. Stay here, watch for something. If we'll retest lower or not. 1 hour, you can see it's kind of ugly here. It's forming by itself a range. You can see low, high, and we can stay here for today. That will be ugly as shit, but it's possible. I suggest to take a trade here? No. Wait for an SFU lower. Let's move this one here. Okay, let's put the SFU. So same play as on higher time frame. 1 hour chart, SFU here, SFU there. Could be something. Here, I don't suggest to do anything. Stay the fuck out and wait for a proper setup. Discord open for the new members. On what sense open for the new members, Darren? If you look at this live stream in the description, you have an invitation link. You can use that to join Discord. If you cannot join the Discord, that means you fucked around. Entry, exit from the Discord server, and I put you on pause or I banned you. You cannot join. Yeah? So if you fuck around, you join us and then you leave, I'll ban you. And then it's damn hard to enter again. So don't fuck around, please. For the moment, yeah, you can join. New York session, yeah, is open. Today is Tuesday. New York session is open for all the Discord members. Okay. Ethereum here, kind of similar, but I don't see a proper setup. What I would prefer to do is to hunt still long ideas on Ethereum. And the best one to do it here, I think, is this LJ here. You can see we did the high, we took this one, W the other side, even on 50-minute chart. If you see a W here, the other side of the trend line, you can take a long, you can attempt a long. I prefer to see this price action kissing the trend line after until we'll test this low and then to give me a W. Yeah. Okay. So that's my thinking here on Ethereum. Short on Ethereum, honestly, I don't want to take it. If we dump straight down, so be it. I'll hunt a long idea, but I don't want to short. Looking at Bitcoin dominance, looking in general, I don't want to short any shitcoin, including Ethereum. It's still a shitcoin in my view. Okay, Solana, kind of similar here. Solana is a bit different. It's expanding volatility, which is dangerous to play. Huh? Yeah, ugly. You had 3 drives here, 3 higher highs. Maybe you just leave Solana alone. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll retest some levels here at 150, something like that. It's ugly. Honestly, it's ugly to trade. Was an easy call here in the top, but shorting, not my thing. Tao was strong. Let's put 4-hour chart for Tao. Maybe you have a different view. Yeah, Tao is strong, but up only. And you can see here, this is the first support, $400. I think it's better to wait for that one if it will happen. Chasing here, not the best idea. Tia. We are deep in profit on Tia. We have an EM here. And equal highs here. I don't believe this EM will do too much damage, but who knows? We are long and we are deep in profit. So I don't want to frame a new setup. I could see the EM here, probably with bearish divergence, yeah. You want to take this one? Well, technically yes. Practically, maybe just leave it alone. If we'll go lower, maybe you'll hunt a new entry if you don't have one. If you have one, consider this EM as a resistance and consider this as a support. So, I think we'll go sideways and we'll accept higher. Yes, on lower time frame. Well, we are deep here in the short reload zone. Until we'll close this gap, I don't think it's anything we can do here. CME, nothing special, is the same price action we talked about. This one hit our stop loss. So we have a loss. That's a reminder that we don't have a 100% win rate, people. Yeah? My win rate is close to 60%. That means at least 40% of my trade ideas will hit the stop loss. And another reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. It's your fucking decision what trade you take in the market and with what risk. How much money you risk. Not mine. I'm a stupid trader talking about what I do with my own money. If you followed me with this on this one and you risk 0.5, well, you don't care. But if you risk 10%, you are in trouble. And it's your responsibility, not mine. Even if you are a VIP member, you should decide what you do with your own money. Yeah? Not our responsibility. So, if you want to assume the credit, you have to assume the responsibility. I'm not assuming credit for the money you make or the money you lose. We share some ideas we take in the market. It's up to you to take them or not take them. For example, if you have $1 million portfolio and you take 1% trades and in 1 week you make, I don't know, 20% from your account, it's possible. It's hard, but it's possible. Let's say 10% in 1 month. So you'll make $100,000. It's not my credit. It's yours. But at the same time, if you lose money, it's your responsibility, not mine. Pretty simple. And I know I say that almost every time, but that's the reality. You have to have a plan. Even if your plan says, well, I'll follow trades from VIP, from Paul and Stefan. All of them, part of them, only specific setups. But that's your plan and your responsibility to do so. Okay? Reminder, look at it. We hit the stop loss and now we should wait for the next one. This one, I said to make it risk-free. Risk-free could mean close 50% at 1-to-1 or move the stop at scratch. It's up to you how you manage it, if you took it, if you assume this trade. We spoke about this one before the retest, Sunday, in the weekly crypto review. That's why on the public, I prefer not to put something like this too often, entry, stop loss and take profit, because people will misunderstand what I'm saying. Even if I'm mentioning every day. Well, okay. Shitcoins on 5-minute chart. I posted on premium yesterday, on VIP I posted this one. We reached more than 1-to-1. Some people move the stop loss scratch. Some people, well, if you move the stop loss here, you're out. Someone asked me in the morning, well, is still a valid setup? No, it's not. Why? Well, we broke the uptrend and we have a downtrend, and it's better to wait until you'll form another uptrend. Was the best idea I could find yesterday, but as you saw, Bitcoin was too weak. We dumped, and that broke the trade here. Some people didn't move the stop loss and are still in the trade. Well, it's up to you. The worst case scenario will hit your stop loss and you'll lose 0.5 or 1%. 0.5 usually. Okay? It's totally up to you how you manage this one. Other shitcoins here, well, there are a lot of them. For example, we post this one and hit our stop loss. Hit our stop loss here. The trade is done. Let's see, we have more. No, that's not a trade. Let's see. The idea is when you are hunting long ideas with Holy Grail, and when you're hunting long ideas in general, you should look at the strong coins, no? And you can see 5-minute chart. This motherfucker has an uptrend. It's valid. Will survive and will push higher? Possibly. I don't know. Lumia, the same. Yeah, have some entries if you really want. Pengo, similar, making a step here. So next entry, it's a valid one. Okay, so if you have access on Holy Grail and you want to trade it, we have some coins that are good to hunt long ideas on. The rest is up to you. Okay? The rest is up to you. In an environment like this, well, it's ugly. If you'll see this one making a step, okay, if this one will make a step higher, and you can see a higher high and higher low environment, you can take it. But for the moment, it's a bit too early to enter here. Okay, I talked about crypto for half an hour. I don't know if anything with value or not. That's up to you to decide, not to me. Grief here. If we'll retrace, and you can see we pumped, we demonstrated that we accepted above the neckline of the W. If you'll see retracing back here, you can hunt an entry again. And we can look at more altcoins on deck screener. But all of them are retracing a little bit. Just a little bit. For the moment, I'm waiting to see what Bitcoin will tell me that is next. That's my main focus here. Let's see what Bitcoin will do here. Bitcoin, Ethereum. If I'll see Bitcoin sitting at the same level and Ethereum pumping, that will give me an idea that maybe altcoins will follow Ethereum, and altcoins will pump and Bitcoin will stay put. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. In half an hour, most probably we'll have Stefan, day trading with Stefan, and I'll let Stefan, I don't know, split Bitcoin and lower time frames and hunt 5-minute chart on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'll let him do that. Okay? Let's call it a live stream. See you in half an hour. I'll be in the chat. If you have questions, I'll answer you in the chat when Stefan is live streaming. Okay? See you soon. Bye bye.